And welcome back to the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show at 23. The Royals are currently in the month of June, and today we're going to take it all the way to the All-Star break, which of course includes the draft as well. And yes, I have been doing scouting. I just haven't been showing it. We've been doing some auto, and then I've been going in and scouting some individual guys as well, because of course we will have the 4th pick in the draft. So really important we capitalize on that first pick. Of course, we got Freddie Ayala in the draft last year, and that guy, he's not bad, but he's beat potential. We're hoping for something just a little bit better this season. Don't get me wrong, Freddie's actually not going to be that bad. He's a 68 overall, beat potential. He's going to be a guy that's going to be in the major leagues, but we're looking for an A potential guy who can be a staple of the organization in just a couple years. The Rockies offer us a trade, Jonathan Daza for Russell Rankin. Rankin was our 2nd round pick last year. He's only C potential, but still 70 overall. I mean, he's a guy that 21 years old could probably be in the major leagues in a couple years. Not looking to make that trade. And folks, if you have not yet, then make sure that subscribe button down below for us more MLB The Show 23 here on the channel. We posted Padres March to October earlier today. Link is in the description down below. Make sure to check out that video if you haven't yet. So for me, there's 2 players who I think that are really good. Kevin Valentine, and then we've got a starting pitcher by the name, if we can find him, where is he? Winston Reyes. Those are the 2 best guys in this draft. I think I'd like to get Winston Reyes first, but if not, Kevin Valentine, the second baseman, I'm not against. But really, I hope we can land Winston Reyes at the 4th spot. He is by far, I think, the best guy in this draft class. And with the number 1 pick, the Washington Nationals will select, I just remembered there's no draft lottery in this game. Why? There is one in real life, and the Nationals are going to get exactly the guy I was just talking about. Probably the best guy on the board, Winston Reyes. I mean, by far. I mean, I think he's the best guy. So at 4, we're going to take Kevin Valentine. Now, Valentine, I wasn't able to scout all the way, but I'm pretty sure this guy's going to be solid. I mean, we're hoping upside 96 potential. Again, downside could be 74, which would be really bad, but we're hoping there. 2nd pick, again, a guy I didn't really scout, but Rod looks pretty solid, so we're going to take him. With our 3rd pick in the 2nd round, we're going to take Brian Cervantes. Again, potential 80 to 99 looks really damn good. Happy with that. Dominic Klein, we're going to take in the 3rd round. It's going to be 2 first-round picks because of the competitive balance rule. Dominic Klein's our next pick. I mean, honestly, 85 to 89 potential, or 99 potential. He's going to be really good. His overall is not that great, but 22 years old. Again, I'm willing to take a shot on a guy like that, considering, hey, by the time he's 27, he could be a really good baseball player. Same with Carlos Franco. He's 21 years old, but again, lowest potential 79, not against that. Jarrett McGee's a guy who's a right fielder, all the way 99 potentially. Overall, 24 to 48 is not great. And then Ronaldo Hernandez at first base. Potential is there. Overall, could be there. We will see. As for the All-Star game, I'm not going to play it because our one All-Star, there he is Blake Trinan. I mean, we got him in free agency. It's cool he's an All-Star. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy we have an All-Star, but I was hoping for a Vinny Pasquantino. I was hoping for maybe a Bobby Witt Jr. Instead, we get a guy who really is not a core member of our team, and Blake Trinan, who's likely only going to be here for a couple seasons. Kevin Valentine, of course, will sign with the Royals. Happy about that. And then Rod Triolo is going to sign as well. So our first 2 picks both sign on with the team. No controversy at all in terms of money with those 2 guys. Okay, so currently the Royals playing really good baseball. 10 games over 500. Currently 53 and 43. And currently the number 3 wild card. We'll take it, and only 3.5 games behind the Guardians in first place for the AL Central. So don't get me wrong, it's good that we're in wild card contention right now, and that we would be the wild card if everything were to start right now, but we're looking for some more. I mean, definitely, you want to be the division champions. You want to take that AL Central over Cleveland, and here's just a step in that direction, trying to make up some games. We are going to be on the road here at the Oakland Coliseum, taking on the 44-50 Oakland Athletics, a team that's pretty bad, but record-wise, not as bad as you would think. Of course, the Royals 53 and 43. Let's get it going. Oakland and Kansas City from the Bay Area. Lamont Wade Jr., I guess the star of this A's team. I mean, just look at the guys in this team. They're not very good. Mondesi, Jace Peterson, Lamont Wade, Shea Langoliers. I mean, those are the guys who lead the pack for them. It's really not that good of a team. Tomorrow, of course, folks, we'll have the trade deadline. I'm going to talk. We'll have FaceCam on for that. We're just going to talk in depth about this team and maybe make some trades, because there's a guy who's batting 7th for this team in Max Muncy, who's still batting 175. A lot of the veteran guys we brought in, like Muncy and Andrew McCutchen, I guess the 2 main veteran guys we brought in, aren't doing that well. Jock Peterson's our best hitter, though, batting 4th, DHing, batting 308. So there's that. But yeah, really not having a good season are Max Muncy and Andrew McCutchen. Salvador Perez is going to fly out, and that'll do it for the top of the first. It's a 1-2-3 top of the first for the A's. And pitching for the Royals tonight will be the former Cy Young winner. It is Blake Snell. ERA 3.67 so far this season for Snell, over 19 starts and a 7-4 record. Adalberto Mondesi comes up first and swag and a miss Foul tip right in the glove. One down for Darrell Hernandez. I don't really know how to say that name. We'll keep it a buck with you. He's going to line one in the right field. He'll be on with a 1-out single. Jace Peterson now comes up on the 1-1. Peterson on the ground. Bobby Witt over to second to Luis Garcia. Garcia to first. The Royals turn 2. We move now to the top of the second. Jock up first. He's going to get a hold of that fastball, but it's going to be caught in center field. There will be the center fielder in Lamont Wade Jr. 1 gone for 5 spot, which means MJ Melendez. Melendez only batting .212 this season. Again, kind of a disappointing 2024 for him, not going to lie. Melendez grounds out to third. Now the dish with 2 outs will be Edward Olivares. On the full count, Olivares puts one into left field, but that ball is going to be caught and left by Logan Driscoll. Going to the bottom of the second, leading things off for Oakland will be Lamont Wade Jr. on the ground. Max Muncy has got that play. Lamont Wade and Blake Snell is a matchup we had in the Padres March to October earlier today. I mentioned how Lamont Wade doesn't hit left-handed pitching all that well, and given that was in a matchup between the Padres and the Giants, now we get Royals and A's, both guys in the American League, but that same stance still applies. Lamont Wade Jr. does not hit left-handed pitching all that well, as Shea Langelier is going to pick up a single right there with 2 outs, bringing up Lawrence Butler, but Butler strikes out, slider away. Snell gets some. We move into the top of the third. Max Muncy up first. Oh, man. I mean, that might just be boosting the trade value a little bit, but I keep saying it. Every time Max Muncy goes yard or does well, I personally hit really well with Max Muncy, but he is horrible in the sim. Muncy hits his 12th of the season, 386 feet, 1-0 is our score for the Royals. Kyle Lewis, though, gonna hit a fastball into left field. That ball is going to get through on the ground, so Lewis will be on first for Luis Garcia. Garcia now lines one to right. There you go. Back-to-back base knocks for the Kansas City Royals. They've got him on first and second with no outs for Bobby Witt Jr. and Witt up the middle. That ball's gonna get through as well. We will send the runner around third. Going to the plate. Everyone is in there as Kyle Lewis will score. 2-0 now our score for the Royals as Vinny Pasquantino comes up on the 1-2, gonna barely hit one back the mound. Witt's gonna move over to second, but Garcia stays put at third. So second and third, 1 out. Salvi Perez up on the 1-2 pitch, strikes out on the slider away. 2 down for Jock Peterson, and Peterson on the 1-1 is just gonna get under that high breaking curveball. That one's going to be caught in center by Lamont Wade, and the Royals only get 2 here in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Up first for the A's, it will be Rafael Langtugria. I don't know how to say that name either. He's going to get on with the walk. Here comes Logan Driscoll, though, and Driscoll going to strike out with the Snell curveball. Driscoll only batting 170 this season. Former Royal in Adalberto Mondesi right here on the 2-2. Struck out his first AB. He'll strike out again. 2 down on the 2-1 pitch. That one is going to get popped up, and it's going to get down in shallow right field. The A's will have him on first and second with 2 outs for Jace Peterson on the 1-1. Peterson, though, right to Max Muncy. We get out the jam and move on to the top of the fourth. MJ Melendez up first. He'll hit a high fastball in left field. That one will be caught and left by Logan Driscoll. 1 gone now in the inning for the 6th spot, which means Edward Olivares, the righty, on the 2-2 pitch. Olivares blasts one back up the middle. He'll be on with a 1-out single, making way for the man who put us in the lead originally in Max Muncy. 2-2 offering for Muncy. Curveball hangs, but that one should be caught in center field by Lamont Wade Jr. It is 2 gone now for the 8th spot, which means Kyle Lewis, he got a single in his last AB as well. Lewis, hits one sharp to first, but that one will be fielded by Jordan Diaz. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Lamont Wade Jr. strikes out, fastball high and in by Blake Snell, sets him down. The aforementioned Jordan Diaz now comes up, and he's going to walk on that curveball in. So runner on first, 1 out for Shea Langeliers, but swing and a miss. Fastball up and in, gets some. 2 down for Lawrence Butler on the full count runner. Going, Snell gets him on the slider too. We move to the top of the 5th inning. Luis Garcia up first for the Royals. He's now 2 for 2 in this ball game. Last year's National League All-Star will be on with a leadoff single. Now Bobby Witt Jr. gets his 2nd hit of the game. Witt in the right field. We're going to send Luis to 3rd. He's in there as well. The Royals going to have him at the corners with no outs and a huge spot for Vinny Pasquantino. On the 1-1 pitch, Pasquantino puts one on the ground. It'll move everybody over, and it'll be an RBI right there for Vinny Pasquantino. So runner on second, 1 out. Salvi Perez can add on to this lead. He gets an inside fastball, and Salvi just doesn't turn on it quick enough. That one's going to be caught and left. Witt's got nowhere to go. Bobby Witt, doesn't he keep losing speed? Actually, no, I think he's been stuck at 97. He was at 99 last year, though, and he's at 97 speed now. It's ridiculous. Jock's going to strike out right there as we go into the bottom of the 5th inning. Here comes Lantigua. Again, still don't know how to say that name, but he's going to ground out right there over to first. One gone for Logan Driscoll. Swing and miss. Slider away. Sits him down. Now to the plate will be Alberto Mondesi with 2 outs, and Mondesi is going to get popped up. There is Bobby Witt Jr. once more. We move now to the top of the 6th inning. Dalton Jeffries now pitching for Oakland. ERA of 3.54 so far this year, over 112 innings pitched, and that one is going to be flown out into center field. MJ Melendez, the batter. That one is going to be caught by Lamont Wade Jr. One gone in the inning for Edward Olivares, and Olivares on the 1-1 pitch. Inside fastball as well. Pretty good ride into that one, but yet again, it is going to be caught by Lamont Wade Jr. 2 down for Max Muncy. Muncy strikes out, fastball up, and that'll do it for the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Snell still in the game pitching for Kansas City. That curveball is hit on the ground, but right to Bobby Witt Jr. Witt has got it. One gone, the inning out of the plate for the A's will be Jace Peterson. Strike 3 looking, fastball up and away. Snell coming back out for Lamont Wade Jr.'s 103rd pitch, and that one is caught as well. A pop out right to Bobby Witt Jr. We move in to the top of the 7th inning. Kyle Lewis up first for Kansas City. He'll go perfect into left field. I mean, honestly, the way that Andrew McCutchen's been hitting, maybe you keep Kyle Lewis in the lineup permanently, and you look to maybe moving McCutchen at the deadline. I don't know. We'll see. One gone for Luis Garcia is going to line out, but there goes Bobby Witt Jr. Have yourself a day. Witt into right field, and Kansas City will have him on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. And to the plate now will be Vinny Pasquantino on the 1-2 pitch. Pasquantino, it's a fastball on the left. It should be deep enough to score a run. I think we're going to send him. Here we go. Kyle Lewis to the plate. Oh, throws way offline. The Royals now go up 4-0 here in the top of the 7th. Looking to add on, though, you still got 97 speed at second base for Salvador Perez, who's 0 for 3. Looks like Salvy's going to be 0 for 4. There's going to be a fly out into center field, but it's fine. 4-0 KC as we go into the bottom of the 7th. Pitching now for the Royals, it will be Jordan Hicks. ERA of 2.64 so far this season, over 44 and 1/3 innings. Jordan Diaz will come up first in the 2-1 pitch, and Diaz blasts one deep left field. No doubt about it. Jordan Diaz makes this now a 4-1 game. Jordan Hicks comes in and immediately gives up a home run. It's a 3-run game as Shea Langolier is down to the dish, striking out, swinging on the slider away. One gone now for Lawrence Butler, and on the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, sets him down on a circle change. 2 gone for Rafael, and on the 2-2 pitch, he's got him. Check swing went too far on the sinker. We move to the top of the 8th inning. Jock Pearson up first. Oh my goodness. Austin Pruitt now pitching for the A's. Gonna make Jock look silly right there. Here comes MJ Melendez, and Melendez will strike out as well. Slider gets him. 2 gone for Edward Olivares, and Olivares is gonna pick up a base knock, though, hitting that circle change in the right field. Olivares is gonna be on with the 2-out single, making way for Max Muncy on the 3-1 pitch. Muncy pulls one down the line. Oh, he's trying not to get traded. Max Muncy will have extra bases. We sent Edward Olivares to the plate. Oh, probably not a good send. Yeah, he's toast. Okay. It's fine. Muncy goes 2 for 4, and either the trade value goes up or he makes a case to stay on this team. Here comes Aroldis Chapman. Hasn't pitched much this season because he's been going back and forth between the majors and AAA. Finally found his stay, though. I think with Kansas City's major league team, he's going to stay up here for the rest of the season and for the playoffs. Hopefully, we make it there. He'll pick up the first out by getting Logan Driscoll. Now here comes out Alberto Mondesi, flying out into center field to Kyle Lewis. 2 gone for Darrell on the 2-2 pitch. Got him looking. Chapman sets him down on the slider. We move straight to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes our one and only all-star, Blake Treinen, 33 saves, 1.16 ERA. Treinen's been arguably the best relief pitcher in all of baseball this season. Let's see if he can get his 34th save here tonight in Oakland. He's going to get Jace Peterson to fly out right there into right field and shallow ground. Lamont Wade Jr. now comes up, and Lamont Wade blasts one, but straight to Kyle Lewis. 2 up, 2 down for Treinen. Last hope for the Athletics is Jordan Diaz. He's got him on the cutter. And the Kansas City Royals are going to win on the road. They'll win this one by a score of 4-1. They do it again, and the Royals now 11 games over 500, 54 and 43. This is the team again looking to be a wild card this season. And in a game like this, where they out hit the A's 11-4, games like this are really going to help them as we move down the stretch here of this 2024 regular season. But again, another very good victory for the Kansas City Royals here on the road. So folks, thank you all for watching episode number 16 of the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. If you haven't yet though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you are enjoying the series as well. Go check out the Padres March through October posted earlier today on the channel as well. Again folks, thank you all for watching, and Mamba forever.